Another session, man. Let's lock it in. You know how we do, man. It's time to belt some shit.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Yo, Xander, what it do, Brody?
The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's Pavia. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's moving out of the pocket. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd.
Yeah, I just finished watching that shit too, bro.
First drive of the game, setting the
I feel like the Rockets had a chance. Rockets had a chance to win that shit, I feel like, but that's that championship experience coming in.
They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Floating away. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready
4th
to
and
kick it
22
off.
going for it. That's crazy work right there.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Going for a big play right off the bat. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I never get the good animation where he can just catch it and run, bro. Like, I always go through that fucking jump shit or turn around or something. That shit be pissing me off.
Quarterback will audible. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
I mean, that shit, what?
Intercepted. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator. PAT unit on the field.
Yeah, bro, I don't know if it's something I'm doing. Like, I don't know if it's something I'm doing, but I feel like other people, they throw that bitch out there and they get the perfect catch and stride and run. I have a motherfucker wide open by 5 yards and I gotta jump, stumble, and all this shit. It's like, bro, catch that motherfucker and go.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, look out. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter.
Direct catch. No, I hardly ever aggressive catch, bro. It's always the catch after. You know what I mean? Run after catch. You know what I'm saying? Catch that bitch and get out. Or possession catch. I hardly ever aggressive catch that shit. So I don't know why I gotta do all that.
Ready to go back to work. This quarterback part of their running game. And he
Good hit,
earns
boy.
a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Pavia. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one. The Commodores will hustle to the line. A run for the quarterback. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, like, bro, I'm trying to kill that motherfucker.
With a fresh set of downs. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute.
Yeah, man, unless I gotta go up over the top of somebody. Which hopefully that's never the case.
An empty set. They want to run this quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Doors.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead.
Give me that shit, stupid.
Picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That keeps the score. Florida 16, Vanderbilt 6.
I like all the Vanderbilt players run the same play, bro. I knew that shit was coming in that formation.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
No, that's fine. We killed the that black quarterback he had in. We killed that motherfucker. He was in the red. We just gotta knock the other quarterback out the game. We'll be good.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Love the effort.
You can't get your feet down right there?
Down, replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after
I was about to say, bro.
indisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. 2nd down.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Getting some heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible terrible play and a big loss. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead.
That shit really stupid, bro.
So they get the field goal. Now
I tried to throw that shit away. It be taking them so long to throw the ball away sometimes.
Fair catch called for and made.
Rello, what's good, brother?
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wait, did he get out of bounds?
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
So if you want, man, you might as well hop on, bro. Hop on and build some shit. If you ain't got nothing else to do. The dog, what's going on, bro?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Zings it complete to the right. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Gators sending the offense back.
Yeah, bro, if you ain't got nothing to do, you might as well get on here and run through some shit real fast, bro.
They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Keeps the legs moving. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Ah, this motherfucker said Roblox. Hell no.
And with the extra point, they push
Hell
the lead
nah.
out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play.
You know it's crazy, bro. I don't understand why that game is like so popular, bro. I remember at one point everybody was playing that shit. I'm talking about you had grown motherfuckers playing Roblox. And I never understood that.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
It'd be the simplest of games, though, bro. That'd be blowing up.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some
I give you
points
that,
up.
bro. You
This thing
definitely got to
might
be
be
high to
over
play
here.
that
So
shit.
absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Quickly complete.
Good tackle, son.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Commodores want to move quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to the air one more time. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just
First time,
more of the same
motherfucker.
thing.
Taz, what it do,
Completion.
brother?
He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play.
Fuck off.
Defense gets the big stop.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical.
How many packs did you have, bro?
That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
A 95 ain't bad, depending on position.
Hand off to Johnson. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
See, at 16. Maybe that's why I had all them packs, but I really don't know why. Like I said, I just logged in the cut for the first time like 4 days ago, bro. And had 114 unopened packs, man. I was like, what the fuck?
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third.
Man, Taz, we cooling, chilling, bro. Just posted, running some games. How your day going, big dog?
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
That's how you find that hole on their ass.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna
114 was crazy, bro.
Time to be more physical.
114 was crazy. I basically, my whole team is from that.
And the Gators are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah,
Hey, Taz, I always say that, bro. No complaints, man. You know what I'm saying? We woke up today. That's the first blessing of the day, waking up.
Second down after that loss of yards play.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Gators! And the pummeling has started.
I really didn't want to score right there. I thought that guy was going to tackle me. I ran up. He missed.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
You must be talking about selling them on the auction house. Cause shit, I was selling them for, you know, like once I started getting the repeat players, I was selling them for like training and all that shit.
Has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense.
I think I got hella training.
Pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That cut shit kind of fun, bro.
Late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target.
And listen, the defense.
I just like busting them motherfuckers with all them
I'm trying to get sacks. I gotta get to the quarterback. Like
99 players and 99 overall teams.
Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead.
That's crazy. He made that throw.
Keep competing, defense.
Finally pulled down, but not
This Regs right here, bro.
for a first down.
I'll probably put you on Regs for a minute, then I'll get some cut in.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. He'll take it himself.
I'm like, hit that motherfucker, bro.
But not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete.
I mean, I like it. I like it and shit. It's just like I don't know what I'm doing as far as like the you know, people be knowing like all the chemistries and all that, you know, what players put together and shit and make them even better. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I just put a team together and started playing. Like, I don't know about all that extra shit.
Middle of the field, rally to make a tackle and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Oh my God, they gotta give me that.
Really nice job.
They gotta
by
give me
both
that.
guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be
Oh shit, bro.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On second down, they'll take to the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Working that left side now. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game.
It's over with. Yeah. Yeah, Taz, you gotta hop on, bro.
It's almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a...
You know, Taz, you normally play regs or cut, bro? Like, what's your thing? First game, first dub. You know how we do it, man. Yeah, the thing about the fucking Madden, bro. Like, I know I be saying that shit, but like, I just can't do like the quarterbacks at fucking, you know, D lineman at quarterback and running back. My boy Seabass, what it do, bro? Fucking punters. They got punters on at linebacker and shit. Like Derrick Henry at line. I can't do all that out of position shit. At least the college one's still kind of realistic in a way. But if that shit ever get like that, bro, I can't. I'm gonna stop playing with that shit too. I just can't. I can't get with that shit.
Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Razorbacks will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Georgia, USC got a little squad, low key. They got a nice little defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Pulled down.
And then yeah, Georgia's crazy.
The bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Bro, my favorite thing about cut is not having to fucking do these audibles and shit every game, bro. Like I could just turn the game on and fucking run it.
On down, here comes this offense.
The depth chart shit has to be fixed next year, bro. You should be able to change that shit. Keep it.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, the ball squirts out.
He fumbled the
The
ball.
defense got it.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble and recovery? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The run to the right. Shakes off the tackler. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. The give to the left side. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
Yes, sir.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 40, inside the 30, 10. Touchdown, Florida. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Florida 7.
My boy said Post. That Avery? Talking about Avery Post? What's good, bros? What's up with y'all niggas, man?
To get back out there after the pick 6.
I ain't heard nothing since.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna.
Motherfucker.
He's not even gonna make it.
I ain't heard
to
nothing
20,
since
much
fucking
less than
2015,
25.
man. What y'all
They'll
up to,
mark it out
man?
at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that.
Oh yeah, he for sure got to tap in, bro. Damn, that's crazy, man. I ain't even back in the States no more, bro.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig suey.
The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Man, hopefully I do get the touch back down at some point, bro. I ain't been back since I left, for real. It's been a whole year coming up in July.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
I'm gonna say popping two thizzles. Hell no.
Looking to throw. It's Green. They're working that left side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Yeah, bro, I don't even be on that no more, bro. I leave all that shit alone.
Taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Ah, fuck, he got there.
For the first down at the 42.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. When you're going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll try it over the left side. Turns it on in midfield. Bulldozes him. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right.
But this motherfucker hit the ball, man.
Knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be
Fucking catch it.
with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the first quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
On second down, looking to throw.
Look at this shit, bro. These motherfuckers just keep hitting the ball.
This defense is making life hard.
That's two picks back to back we should have had.
Game. We're only in the first quarter. They've already got a pick, and that time they swat another one away, man. They are breaking on the ball.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Feeling some heat. Still looking. Escapes the sack.
Can anyone tackle the quarterback?
Stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
Yeah, but I think more than that, I hate that more than anything, bro. The motherfucker throw the ball right in my face. These motherfuckers be hitting the ball.
Questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! On to attempt the try. And it's no good, and they're still down by one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Man, we gave up 7 points, bro. We had a fucking peak on 2 back-to-back plays. That shit pissing me off.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to pass, it's flag wave. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Gators! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like,
I can't believe they didn't give me that ball.
That we can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Good defense.
Play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a deep man. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
DP does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
One more snap coming before halftime.
691, Gators score. Jackrabbit.
Here's the handoff. Still running at the 40. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Corner's going to give them room. Going to run it. It's Jackson. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime.
Oh, they should have gave me the pick on that first play of the drive. We had that shit.
The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's brought down to 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
To the ground with the back. Smashes through. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat, too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go.
Give me that shit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to
Oh, gee, was good, bro.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players
Hungry?
do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the
You get
coaching
some
staff
sleep.
can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's ready.
Give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 30, look at that toughness, just running through everybody. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
To the air, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. This quarterback is very athletic, and he's got a lot of speed. He's probably too fast for some of these D linemen to catch up, but not the free safety. He'll go toe-to-toe and go sideline to sideline with this QB all game long.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially...
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter play with the score. Florida 21, Arkansas.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. And they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He leaves it with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a really
good
nice
run, boy.
Run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They'll
Perfect.
finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run
And this offense has got it all rolling, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm. And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end.
Perfecto. Alright, so let's hit this playoff run, man. See who we gonna get for the first round. Living legend, bro. Appreciate the follow, big dog.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown? Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway.
Oh yeah, you know mom's always gonna drop off that good food, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it.
What kind of food she dropped off for you? That good mom's cooking always hidden. She's up now?
Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. Tackle is... big-time
Chicken
playmakers
thighs and
on the
jalapeno
outside. Now,
cornbread,
look,
brother.
Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome,
Take a few
David
bites for me,
Palmer
man.
way back in the day.
That shit sound good as fuck.
Nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with
That good
Mooney
soul
and
food
Ruggs
cooking.
and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Line is set on third down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, fourth down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. He's past the 30. He's off to the races. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
The short hands, it's Daniels. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go with a direct snap. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Delivers the contact. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Makes the grab. Lowers those pads. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Red pass is complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida has the
Contender, what it do, bro? Nah, I think he got his shit muted or something. I don't know.
They'll give it to Johnson. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Pocket starts to collapse. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback extends the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Can't hang on.
We dropped
He'll
it.
tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Right on target this time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Oh, shit. I ain't gonna pick that.
As this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here for the offense. Makes the quick grab.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Dropping back, it's Glagway. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Good run, boy.
Open down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up, and this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Inside a minute to go here in the third. Looking for a man. It's Milrow. Trying to get to it. Breaks the tackle. Looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Adams. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Quarterback checking off. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back.
Bro, I got two people that just ran right past him. That's just
long here, but objective number one, keep that clock moving. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the
What?
penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, and this is... You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on 3rd down and basically salting this game away.
They tried to hold me with that fucking penalty too. What the hell was that?
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A little sports history, David.
First round down. Move to the 2nd. See what we got. Alright, yeah, we always get to the point where it takes forever to find a game.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another
Oh shit, what's up, bro?
college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the...
Yeah, a little Florida versus Florida rivalry right here. What's up, bro? You on the mic? I guess he not on the mic. You can go ahead and hit it, bro. I'm almost done. I don't know if he can hear me or not. His shit plugged in, but
They put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes, Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really
what I was about to say.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. A first down for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the
Longhorns, what's up, bro?
and affect his accuracy, and they did.
We just chilling, running some games.
Line getting set on second down. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pass for 25. Oh, look out! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out of space and let him go to work.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw it flag way. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He makes a grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Exceptional footwork to stay in bounds, and just a little bit better, and he could have scored.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance or gets the speed going upfield a little bit more, he might get into the end zone, but just kind of ran out of space over there on that sideline.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Barrels ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Damn, bro, how we just get? We can't. 22 rocked our ass.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gator.
At third and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open. Hits him in stride.
That's how you hold that bitch, Wilson.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Benson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Offense gets set for second down.
Yeah, bro, you know, sometimes you gotta play against EA, bro. EA can't wait to sell a motherfucker, bro. That's the game's favorite thing to do.
DB's right up on the receivers. Running behind that left side. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job on the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. You know the standard is indisputable.
I ain't never seen him review that shit. A spot. My first time seeing that.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Tuafili. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. On the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot, and they executed that play beautifully.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense in press coverage. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, no! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm, but this passing game picked up. Look out in the 2nd half.
I mean, I don't understand that I'm supposed to have a man out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Hawkins. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Just
Oh my God, down, Lagway. Fuck. What the?
While making that grab, it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
After the misfire, it's second down. Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Knowles will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20.
Nah, yeah, he for sure should have, for real.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, just keeps firing. Snags it down the right side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can overanalyze things and think, what coverage do we want it against? What matchup are we looking for? But if I've got a guy outside that I know can go make a play, I don't care. I'm throwing it up, and I'm letting him go make a play.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Buys a little time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Finds his man. It's Daniels. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They keep attacking through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. And they can't make the connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete.
Good shit, Marshall.
Physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas.
Come on, McClain, bro. You ain't even touch him. You just circled around him.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Florida State! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, pressure got to him.
Yeah, this is regs right here, bro. I'll be running some cut every now and then, but I mostly play the reg shit.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Jerron, I was in your shit earlier, bro.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dropping back, it's Flagway. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides.
Yeah, big rate, man. I appreciate you, big
Here's
dog,
this
man.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
I gotta get my I mean, you know, I fuck with the cut, bro, but it's just like, you know, all them souped up ass players, bro, like a lot of motherfuckers really don't be good at the game. They just got them 99 overall everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, it's pros and cons of both.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket.
Appreciate you, bro.
The speed of this wide receiver, in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call.
I'm gonna say, if I hand you a knife, you fighting for it.
That's exactly what we saw. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had.
You said running with a long snapper. That's wild.
Decision making.
2nd and 10. And they're not on the same page there. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Damn, bro, I can't catch a.
Interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football.
I just want y'all to know, bro. That's 2, bro.
How you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Nico, what it do, bro?
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going deep. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive...
Yeah, I was kind of think they was gonna give me. Nico, what you been on, Brody?
In the lead here in the 4th quarter.
To the air. It's Glagway. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Florida! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, big facts, man. Y'all follow up for the kid one time, bro.
One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Really disciplined job.
I thought they was gonna. Hey, man, I was like, we dropped that same motherfucker. Dropped 2 of them, bro. 2 of them back to back, and then we picked the one we didn't want to pick. Took us down the field.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the side.
Can anyone catch him? He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return.
That was wild, bro. Motherfucker caught and outran my whole team.
Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Looking to pass. It's Glagway. Getting some heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Jumped on top of the pile. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch.
I'm about to say, I bet you he didn't get out either.
Seconds remaining to play. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Let's fucking go, man.
And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. Dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch. Take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick work on that scoring drive.
Hey, young Jameis too, bro.
And what a way to end it with what is likely the game
Young
winner in
Jameis.
the final seconds. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
Hey, motherfuckers playing, but Saints Jameis was in the MVP discussion for a minute.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Oh, it's a reverse. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, and he ruins the big Gator with a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. You want to talk about building confidence?
That's how you come up clutch on the ass, bro.
Making the winning play
That was a good game.
can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.
Hey, I was just about to say, bro, how bullshit that would have been if he ran that shit for a tug. I would have been pissed.
I think belief is what you
I really, if he stayed outside,
You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make
he
that
might have had
big
some.
moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we struggled.
That's not what I want.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
This is a
Palmer,
motherfucking
David
dot
Pollack,
right
our
here.
entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA
I was
Sports
watching that
College
safety the
Football.
whole time, bro. That right side safety, he was using them. Once he got behind, I said, yup. That's a fucking dot. But yeah, I dropped 2 picks, bro. I'm on for that Dookie book, bro. We had to go for it, bro. If they would have picked that, it would have been a great play. No. It was a high ball, bro. High ball, outside lead. Yeah, high ball, outside lead, bro. Dotted that shit up, man. As soon as he brought that safety down, I said, yeah. Yeah, when I play the regular college football playoff, I just be running with Florida, bro. I used to run with Texas A&M and Auburn, but then I kind of settled in on Florida a few months ago. Yeah, that was a good one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. Bro, I thought you had me, bro.
Welcome everyone to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has
That one, yeah, bro. I thought you had me in that one, boy. Especially, I really thought I was going down when I dropped those 2 picks, those 2 back-to-back picks in that drive, bro. I was like, yeah, EA don't want me to win.
They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk.
Nah, yeah, that was a good-ass game, bro. Hey, yo, chat, the motherfucker Doggy, he ranked top 15, bro. Play with Florida State. That motherfucker be bringing that heat, man. His name, Young Lane 10 on the game, bro. Y'all gotta fuck with him. He's solid.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
All right, championship game now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And they stop him at the 11. Not good.
Nah, yeah, you already know, bro. You know we always have good games when we link up. Yo, ass up early today, huh?
First down play call.
Oh, welcome to my world. Yep.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open.
So you know the record don't matter, bro. I always say iron sharpens iron, brother. We beat up on each other, then we go out and beat up on everybody else.
Set up. It's our first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Hey, it's not Dyke though, it's DK. That would be a crazy name though.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
It's a quick grab.
Come on, Mazelle, fucking block.
Timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Look at 11, bro. Go fucking block.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Launching it downfield. He makes the grab.
That's how you hold that ball, my boy.
The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that.
Yeah, bro, that was a classic right there, bro.
Horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
See, yeah, bro, we didn't play too much. You knew some of the shit I was about to do. I had to start switching it up. On that last drive, I had to switch it up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
But my running back, what my running back doing?
Out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play.
Yeah, before half, bro, you should have kicked that field goal, bro. That's really where you fucked up. We was talking about that shit. Like, yeah, you should have kicked that field goal.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yeah, bro. Especially first half, you always just take your points, bro. The game too long. What's that?
To kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
I'm telling you, bro. Them points always come back to get you in the end, bro. Always.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down here for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. Big play made by the junior.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about
we had to work for that one.
Think about incredible history and
legacy we had to work for that.
Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship.
You got to drop that.
We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's yours. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Back west, what's going on?
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's 5 yards?
Game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Moore.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver.
All right, contender, bro. I'll
I'll
catch you, brother.
The chemistry between these two.
High completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Give me that.
Pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the
Shit.
touchdown.
Yeah, shit, bro. I might stick with Florida. I mean, it depends. Like, you know, I gotta see how the team looking and shit. Like, but I don't like, you know, if they too good, if they fuck around, I don't think they're gonna be tier 1 or nothing like that. But if they're too good, you know, I like to get a mid team and rock out with them the whole year.
Is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
I just like to bust them tier 1 bums up, bro, with the mid team. That's really why I play this shit. So if they're not too good, I'll rock with them, you know, depending on what they look like.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead.
Oh my God, bro.
Breaks loose at the 45.
I ran into my own fucking
Forced
player.
out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Let's it fly to the wideout.
How did he still catch that? He bumped his receiver and everything.
Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Press coverage now from the secondary. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's yours.
Oh my God, give me the ball.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw yet again. He's escaping the pocket now. There's contact on the throw.
We dropped another one.
Targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Yes, sir. That's crazy. He caught the harder one, but dropped the one that was thrown right to him.
Return before finally being taken down.
Damn, he out of here. Went ahead and wrapped that shit up. Yeah, that's my dog, the doggy Young Lane in here, top 16 in the world. That was the motherfucker I just played with Florida State, bro. He about that. We'll run some cut real quick. Let's see what's cracking with the cut. Oh, what that mean? You can only run through champs one time a week? Oh. Alright, let's see what's cracking with the cut shit right now then. I didn't know you can only do one champs thing a week. I think I went 17 and or 18 and 2, 17 and 3, something like that. I think so, for the most part, as long as it's not too loud. I want them to see these healthy legs.
This away to start us off. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion.
But why? Yeah, I don't want you to move.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football. Second down play coming up.
I mean, we just didn't block there at all.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is coming after him.
God damn, bro. It's like I got 3 people there like block.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years.
Look at that shit. I got 3 people.
Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw. It's White. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching in your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Bless you.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
He held on to that.
Stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Good shit, boy.
Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nevada. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Oh, my God. Gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming.
Good shit, D.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's White. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to his target.
Yes, sir. Good shit, boy.
Fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's White. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Right, come on, you gotta get your fucking feet down.
They didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit.
I know Zip on Regs would have got his feet down, bro. I got all these good players. You can't get your feet down right there.
Create better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. All day to throw. Finally throws it to his left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick.
Bro, I hate that it covers up the time, bro. I couldn't even see how much time I had.
Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, what the hell?
Play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Jordan. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been.
It's too early to be starting all that.
On the perimeter, and the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Ohio State. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to get it. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's White. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Picks up 3. 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, Nevada 20.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Look at the sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jordan. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Ohio State, number 30, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. comes the Nevada offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall in. He's on 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a 1st down, get as close as you can to the sideline on these conversions, and then get out of bounds. It's exactly what they were able to do here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Dropping back. It's White. Touchdown, Nevada. This offense really clicking. So they score the touchdown. But can they make the 2-point conversion to get even? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
You missed that, bro.
Behind the game, the margin is still 2 in the final minute.
Ohio State 28, Nevada 26.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late in this game. Let's see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And
let's go.
Kick is good. Knocks it through again, and this one wins the game. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Well, let's be honest, not too many people out there really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a
You calling me?
signature upset.
I think we're as surprised as anybody with how this game really played out.
Huh?
You got to give all the credit to this football team. They
Oh,
came
yeah.
out, beat a very talented team, and they put the college football world on notice.
And that kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted, threw it across his body. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the
Bro, I hate when the running back just doesn't block, bro. Why the fuck are you running around everybody?
defense. Getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. And
Come on, QB, you gotta lay that in there.
Return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Scanning the field. It's Jordan. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Important second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They call the counter play here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nevada 7, Mississippi State 0.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short
Came down and stuck his ass.
Another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw. It's Jordan. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot back. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass ball is incomplete.
It's incomplete. It leads to second down.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Running play called on 3rd and short. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're going to run it here.
Good tackle.
Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Defense is coming after him. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going for a big play downfield.
Yes, sir.
He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice.
I'm just surprised they let us catch that shit. You know, most of the time they'll drop it or something.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete.
Get your feet down.
Missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a
Well, I said, bro, my 2 receivers standing right there just don't block a fucking soul.
This play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And he knocks that one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. That pass is caught. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off with RPO, the quarterback.
Bro, I need you to fucking block, bro.
Surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
My God, damn.
Have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
I'm talking about you getting your ass whooped.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's White. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end.
Good shit. Man, I hope so. And the next one, I hope we do got the crossplay dynasties, bro. Because it don't make no sense how you can crossplay regular online, but you can't do dynasty. Don't make no sense. So 26, that got to be in there. And I think I heard that it was too.
The Bruins will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back to throw. It's Jordan. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Bruins will try to keep this drive moving. The offense now operating in the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To throw, it's White. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
On the running back, that's...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. The Bruins moving quickly down the field here. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nevada offense offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. To see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw again. It's an out route, a catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion sets up a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Back to throw. It's White. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, UCLA 14, Nevada 10.
Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and no shot to bring him down. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Nevada 10.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down.
14.
Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's White. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, with this...
Will kick this deep to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Good shit, boy.
Intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the
By the time, because they never catch that shit.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Look at this, taking his shot on the very first play. And the ball
shit.
off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Dropping back. It's White. And this time it's complete. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. The Hokies will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Shit.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida International, 0.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd win.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, two teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we're going to see the Florida Gators taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13, not great field position.
It's like a bad dream. I can hear her through my headphones.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line. Job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 25. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Looking to chuck it again. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. He'll throw it now. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Damn, bro, this shit always saving these bum ass niggas with this shit, man. Man, that shit is weak, bro. We just fucked up the streak, too. 18-game win streak gone because this shit fucking froze on me. Man, that's terrible, bro. Anyway, on that note, bro, I'm about to get off of here, bro. That shit just pissed me off, bro. Shit just fucking froze on me, freeze glitched me. Lost the 18-game streak, bro. Alright, man. Y'all boys be cool, bro. I'll be on next time, man. That shit is weak. He was a bum, too. I was about to bust his ass.